Alright guys, so now that I've shown you how to spruce up your stainless steel tumblers, whether it be an Ozark Trail or a YETI or an Arctic, we're going to do a little bit of a test. I personally tested this theory out while I was in the hospital with a family member over the last week. These hold coffee warm for plenty of time and hold iced drinks for even longer. I'm talking, I think the coffee that I had set in this was about 6 hours before it even got cool. I promise you, it was still warm. It was drinkable warm, perfect drinking temperature. 6 hours after I poured it from the coffee pot. An iced drink stayed forever just for the heck of it, because I was sipping on 2 or 3 different drinks between water and a Monster that was put in here. But anyways, these are awesome. I actually just heard on YouTube that Ozark Trail is, I guess, being sued by YETI for having such a great, awesome product. These are amazing. They're $7 and some change. When you go to buy Yetis or whatever, they're like $40. They're overpriced. These work well. And so what I'm going to do here is a time-lapse testing video, and I'm going to show you how well these things work. This one will have ice, this one will have ice. This will have water, and this will have water. What I'm testing is with the lid and without a lid. Now, right now it's 62 degrees outside, and in my garage where I am currently standing is about 55 degrees. Which I can show you here. I don't know how well it will work. It says it's 65, but it was just inside. And so, my concrete right now is 62 degrees, but the air temperature is about 55. So it's very nice and cool. It may warm up over the next hour or so outside, but it'll take a little bit for the inside. And so this isn't going to be really controlled very well. Just to show you how well this works, using this on a construction site, how well will it stay cool or hot, in the cooled outside or the hot outside. So what we're going to do here is simply get our ice ready. Okay, there's our ice. I'm going to use as many cubes as I can in each. I'm going to equalize them just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and that just came out of the freezer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and of course the very last one won't come out right. There we go. We had 10 cubes, maybe a little bit smaller from the next one. Alright, there we go. There is our ice. And so we're going to use bottled water. So this is room temp water. This is not from a faucet or anything. Okay. I'm kind of doing this upside down. So we're going to fill it up right to the line of where the lid sits. Okay. So we have a little bit of water left. Another room temperature water bottle. Okay. I gotta get my water off. Is that there? Okay, this one right here will not have a lid. This one is going to have a lid. Okay. So, we'll separate this just a little bit. We're still in the frame. We've got the clock. And we're off. And good luck to the winner. We're going to do a time lapse now. That way we can speed this sucker up and see how long it takes for this ice to melt down to nothing. And I'll see you when it happens. Alright guys, so now it is currently 8:12. This is going to be well over 12 hours later. I started at 12 noon yesterday on the 20th of May, and it went from 12 noon to 8:30 p.m. So 8.5 hours before the ice was completely melted. And I noticed that the last like 30 minutes of that time lapse there was the little bit of it just like kind of dispersing. Now this is not really a control. These are both Ozark Trail tumblers. The door to the garage, which I am in right now, was opened up 2 or 3 times. So yes, the warm air from the, not really warm, but the air from the outside could have affected a little bit, but it was still both of it being affected together. Now it is still 58 degrees in here. It didn't break with 63 last night, and let's see if we can test this water out. That is a 52 degrees, and I haven't even taken this off yet. We'll go ahead and it is still ice cold, and that's what we've been reported, is that this is staying ice cold even without ice hours and hours later. Okay, so with the lid on, it is at 51 degrees. Well, so hold that there. So 51.5 with the lid off. It is a degree higher. So 52.9, almost 53. So with the lid on there, it is a little bit colder than this right here. Now on the inside of this, there is some air, obviously, because it's been kind of entrapped there inside, like the air bubbles inside of it. This one here, not so much. Both, I mean, nice and cold to the touch, and very drinkable. That's like tap water cold. Or, room air. Yeah, 58 degrees here. That's just the temperature outside is probably 60 or so right here in this garage. Very comfortable, and that's just leading up to this. And so it is just going up on 12 hours after the melt point, complete melt point, and it is still, room temperature, room temperature, just the temperature of the room, and very drinkable yet. So I know that YETI claims it's like 12 plus hours. That's still plausible. I will be doing another test soon. In that test, I will have thermometers in both with the same amount of ice and water, and we will go do a test that way. But this was a melt test for 2 Ozark Trail tumblers. So don't spend your money on ridiculous YETI tumblers, for the name, because that's just stupid. If you're buying something like this, it's available elsewhere. They're both made in China. The labels are all very similar. The only thing that's different between these and the YETIs is that YETI says this is kind of your road soda or your coffee or your whatever drink holder. And the little coolster thing that I've shown you here on the channel on the giveaway, this right here, the only difference between this and the YETI coolster, this is the cold one they called it. The only thing that's different between this, it doesn't come with a fake can. It works very well, and it's just as quality, and it's like $6. Why not? $7, and I now have a 30-ounce one. These are 20-ounce tumblers. I now have a 30-ounce one, which I am painting right now. That was $9. Save yourself 30 bucks and go to Walmart, guys. Like I said earlier, YETI is apparently suing Walmart because of their design infringement. Supposedly, it's so it's so similar and everything. So is Arctic. Arctic is probably just as good. But why are they doing this? Just because their product is overpriced and somebody has made it cheaper. Now you can't say because they're being made in China that's why it's cheaper. Well, they're all being made in China. Yes, they might be designed in the United States, but they're all being made in China. So anyways, thumbs up for this stuff. It's quality. It holds cold drinks cold for hours, and warm drinks, or hot drinks, warm or hot for hours too. Like I said, my coffee was warm 6 hours later the other day. So still great stuff. So anyways, as always, keep calm and carry on, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. You guys be safe.